Salvete omnes. Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Davis, Magister Davis, the Latin teacher at Cambridge. So I'm here to tell you about it. So why don't we kick it off by saying, why even join Latin? Why choose to study Latin? And this is a list generated from students and a little bit from me, but let's just see what there is. 60% of our English words come from Latin. So you will increase your vocabulary in Latin, which will in turn make you a better writer, a better speaker, and a better communicator. And who doesn't want that? In turn, that will also make you a better SAT taker. Yeah, that's likely going to be a result as well. You will also improve your logic and analysis skills. This language is very linear, very logical, and so we will learn new tools and implement those tools to problem solve every single day. And that will carry over to all other areas of your life too. It is like a family. My goodness, we end up becoming a pretty tight crew because we track together. There's only one section of each course, and so you end up being a cohort really. And so up to 4 years, you are together with the same students. And since I'm the only Latin teacher here, you get the same teacher throughout, which could be a nightmare, but hopefully that's a great thing in the case of Latin classes. It is a unique thing, so if you want to stand out a little bit on your resume of language skills, then this is definitely one of those opportunities. That also means there are smaller classes. Typically in Latin 1 for the last few years, we've had anywhere between 22 and 29, and then those numbers get a little smaller as we get to the advanced classes. So that is a great thing, more one-on-one and small group interaction. And of course, there are plenty of art and culture opportunities, and the National Latin Honor Society is held out there for those who earn 5 consecutive semesters with an A. Did I mention there's no PBA? Oh my word, that is like the reason some people even take Latin. Cracks me up. So advanced courses like AP Latin and Latin 5 exist, and of course, who doesn't want to understand all those mythological references that are out there in your life? So come on, join Latin. Now let's walk through what it looks like. The honors track is another part of what this presentation is for. So you see here, there's really one option for each level except for Latin 2, and we'll talk about that. I have a red arrow here because if you choose to go to Latin 2 on level, it is going to be a real challenge for you to continue learning Latin beyond that year. So if all you're looking for is 2 years, then that is the way you want to go. But if you're looking to go into more advanced Latin, Latin 3 honors and AP Latin, you really need to think hard about taking Latin 2 honors and making sure you're ready for that because it will prepare you better. So here's what most people think about languages, just one language moving to another, but really each year encompasses the previous year's learning and then just adds to it. So it is a continuing building process. So if you are thinking about which one should I do, because Latin 1 is just on level, but Latin 2 you get that choice. Here's really what we want to look at. The Latin 2, whether you're on level or honors, it's the same class, the same period, the same teacher. It's all the same. The pacing is the same. The actual environment is the same. So what is the difference? If you are on level, your assessments are less rigorous. Instead of fill in the blank, you're going to have multiple choice. Instead of having to list all these things, you're just going to have to list a little bit. You're going to have fewer assignments. I do have a few times during the year when I assign things to the honors and they end up teaching the class. That will not happen for on level. And occasionally, if the assessments are not differentiated enough, there is a curve for that. And I don't know if you can see this part, but really this course and the way it is designed is for those students who are looking to terminate their course of study after Latin 2. So if you're planning on going beyond, this is probably not the best option for you. So what does the honors look like? You know, it's the same room. Your assessments have more rigor, okay? The assignments I give you are going to have more requirements to them, including opportunities to teach the class things rather than just observe and consume. I will incorporate more pre-AP strategies on your assessment. So already I want you to work on those skills that you're going to need to score high on that AP exam. And that is the goal, really, is to continue learning this Latin and this language until you get through that culmination course of AP Latin. Okay, and as all honors courses are here at Cambridge, you are given 7 more points after the final score comes in. Okay, Latin 3, what does it look like? Here they all are. We keep going. We get more intense pre-AP strategies, getting ready for AP Latin. We basically learn all the grammar there is to learn and at the end of the first semester. And then in the second semester, we move on to reading primary sources, the original writings of Roman authors. So it's a pretty cool time, that spring of Latin 3. And of course, 7 points added because it's an honors course. In AP Latin, we spend the entire year reading 2 works, Virgil's Aeneid for our poetry and Caesar's De Bello Gallico for our prose. So that's the bulk of what we do. We also have sight readings from a variety of Roman authors as a way not only to experience other genres, but also to practice our reading skills, our comprehension skills. Latin 5, that is a course open to only a select few. It's having finished AP Latin, and then you come along here. It's student design, student paced. You choose what you want to do, essentially. I give you a big list of authors. You pick who you want to read, and I give you things to read. It is independent reading. And then after you have done your work, I come behind and give you some written guidance each day, which you will then correct and then keep moving forward. So here are the options of authors. We even moved to reading the Vulgate, which is the Latin translation of the Bible, in addition to maybe even digging into The Hobbit and Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. We have Latin translations of those too. So it's quite fun. And that is how it's all put together. So got any questions, there's my email. If you are thinking about joining Latin, feel free to email me and I'll be happy to have some dialogue with you. Otherwise, valete omnes.